over his Bayo
Definitely
for
weird.
Wes's Mario. I feel like they've met up before, and I think Wes might have triumphed over him.
I actually think this is a mistake on Bosshog's part, a big mistake, because Wes and I were practicing earlier because he's never played against a Bayonetta before. I had to teach him what the moves did. So
oh my goodness,
Bosshog is ill-informed, and
yeah, he needs a new Super Spy. I'm saying that because we kind of look like Super Spies. We got the ears piece going and stuff.
Looks like Smashville,
yep, Smashville, Starterville.
Start things out. These are definitely two of the like sleeper picks at MSU.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm like a huge fan of Bosshog's Bayonetta, so I'm like a little depressed that we're not seeing it right now.
And Wes's Mario is, as we can see, very good.
Yeah,
Getting off to a great start.
He's doing up tilt, so I don't know how good we can say it is just yet, but I know it's good. I've seen it before. And we got a little bit of neutral dancing around, a little bit of footsies, getting a feel for each other, and that down air. You're gonna do some nice stuff in that up smash, just calling out the landing option. Nowhere near killing yet though, and great grab from Bosshog.
I feel like they're both playing a little bit scared, maybe extreme nerves.
Bosshog was on earlier today, but he's playing a secondary, so he might be feeling a little bit of nerves from that. Maybe this is somebody he's trying to play more of.
Sure. That makes sense.
This is also like a big sword versus Mario, and Mario like has a hard time, like on paper at least, against big swords.
This is definitely a favorable matchup for Cloud.
And good high recovery from Bosshog. Gonna turn right around and go into the forward smash. And that up smash, gonna get a nice punish, but not gonna be the stock. And good dash check from Wes, pushing him back off into disadvantage. Is his double jump gone? He's in free fall now though, so it doesn't matter.
Taking the stock.
Yep. And that's a new Cloud thing. You gotta be very careful with your recoveries. If you get flooded, you're gone, my dude.
And good by Wes to utilize the flood there.
Yeah, very smart option from Wes.
He knows he has advantage now, so he can play campy.
Yeah.
He has no pressure.
Is this the Mario that likes to use like Fireball a whole lot? Is this the one you were talking to me about?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. He fireballs a bit, but he's definitely a very smart player.
Yeah.
In neutral.
He's using a whole ton of Bair, which I love. Like that's such a smart option. Like Bair, like your aerials other than fair, like are pretty good options in the neutral
very
as well as that.
Goma-esque spacing out with the Bair.
Yeah. He's using the default plumber as well, which I appreciate. And gonna burn
waste
that.
Of limit.
He burned
Unfortunate.
It. It was a limit burn. He was reading a landing option.
Sure. Could have done it with like a smash attack or something. All right. Wes holding onto that stock.
Yeah, Wes doing an excellent job holding the stock. And the up tilt into the up smash, big damage from Wes. In an up air, nice advantage string, but the landing up air is going to snipe him out.
Stock. Finally sealing out that stock.
Yeah, good stuff to Bosshog, finally finding it. And this is Cloud with limit. He only needs to get like 60-ish% and then he can find a KO. And good job just staying rooted, just kind of like twirling around.
Staying calm even in disadvantage.
Yeah. And that's the big thing, is just keep your brains. And speaking of brains, Wes was trying to give him the big brain right there. Not going to let it happen. Good stuff to Bosshog. And Bosshog trying to get that finishing touch. Not going to find it.
That was crazy.
And now he's trying to use back airs of his own. Very smart. Bosshog's done a good job. He's getting it, getting it even back up, even though he's down by a ton. And now he's forced off stage. Will we see the flood attempt once again? No, the dash attack two-frame attempt. But reading the roll-on with the up smash, so smart.
A very clean up smash. Now, are you expecting to see a Bayonetta switch here? I'm expecting to see a Bayonetta switch.
I don't know if it's going to happen, but I want it.
I think forced into his last stocks and losers, he's definitely going to switch to his comfort pick.
I don't know. I'm not seeing that B button being pressed just
yet.
Oh, he's pressing that star button.
I'm wrong.
I mean, I agree with you that it'd be better. But
he must have a bad time with Mario's.
Maybe, yeah.
Bad
maybe
history,
he
personal
has
history.
a bad feeling
we'll see.
with Mario's.
On Battlefield, definitely Cloud's home turf.
Absolutely. Battlefield is, it's a great place to go if you're Cloud, because you can get an up air string for days and days.
For sure.
Basically, I was talking to a Cloud main, and he was like, basically, it's a sunset, and you want to keep him out of the sunset.
Cute.
Like, don't let him touch the sun. Like, the three platforms are the sun. And right now, we're seeing Bosshog do just that. He's keeping him forced outside, not letting Wes be in at all.
The stage selection looking way in Cloud's favor.
Yeah. It's looking very nice. And maybe Bosshog, maybe the reason he didn't switch is maybe because feels like he has
download.
He's got to figure it out. And gonna land with that dare. Interesting. Uh-oh. What? What?
Is that SDI? Can you SDI out of that?
That's an SDI multiplier of 0, so you're not really supposed to be, but it was like at the very tipper spacing.
I guess he fell out of it.
Yeah, I guess maybe you fell out like
coming back with the down air.
And the jabs right there. And this edge guards from West, very nice. The limit up B, gonna be able to do it. And now he's gonna get that pivot grab into down throw, into turnaround cross slash. But that firepower forward smash is gonna finish it off.
Playing safe as he comes down with the iframes.
Mm-hmm. And good up air from Bosshog.
These platforms are just abysmal. Just so in Bosshog's favor. There we go.
Yep, and now he's got, really West was right where Bosshog wanted him.
Exactly.
You do not want to be able to cut.
No.
Oh no! I think he wanted the wall jump.
Sure.
That's my theory right there. He wanted the wall jump and he didn't get it.
Game 3, it'll probably be Cloud versus Mario after the Cloud win. We'll see. We'll see.
Maybe now will be the time to pull out the bail, the deep pocket trap card. Not seeing the switch coming out though. We're hitting that start screen.
And not on Battlefield this time, so that should be better.
Oh,
for
we're
us.
holding.
Oh.
We're going back.
Uh-oh.
Bayo time. Bayonosity. Let's go.
I was wrong both calls. That he would stay and that he would switch.
Listen here, nobody knows what Bosshog's gonna do.
That's true.
And we're going to Dreamland, so it's not the stage. Realistically, shouldn't be the reason.
Huh.
Interesting choice going with the black Bayo over the dark blue that he normally plays.
Surprised that after the triplats went so in Bosshog's favor that West would choose to go back.
Bosshog does what he wants. So does West. Like,
sure.
They are their own men, and good big damage for Bosshog, and he's going to take him all the way up.
The Bayo combos.
Did you teach him how to SDI?
He knows how to SDI.
Are you sure?
Certainly. I mean, he doesn't know he didn't know what a witch twist was. So
what?
Like, you know.
Does West own this game?
He does. He only plays at our tournaments.
But so he owns the game, but only plays at the tournaments.
Yeah.
So that's mistake number 1. You gotta learn how to SDI all that nonsense.
He's a fairly new competitive player.
Oh, okay.
He's been looking to get into the scene here. Join some group chats and whatnot.
I would say he can play against my Bayo to like level up, but I've played 2 friendlies at MSU the whole time I've been part of the club, so that's unrealistic. And we'll get a nice back here from Wes, doing his best to kind of even things up, but we got
doing
Bayo
what he can, but down a stock, Bayo with rage.
I love the way he uses that downward facing afterburner kick to land.
For sure.
He uses that really proficiently.
Oh.
Up till into a
game?
charged up up smash, but that's not going to even find its mark. And the down throw using the neutral air. And Wes out of a jump right there. Probably not really super aware of the bullet art extensions on the Bayo aerials, basically.
But that was a convincing set in Bosshog's favor after game 1.
Game 3 was game 2. It was a little tough, but it was playable. It definitely went his way. And now we're going to see the calculating tactical Fox versus a very astute Kirby main.
This is going to be great. Fox versus Kirby.
And it looks like over the set next to it is Trapumple versus Matador. That's another tournament set.
Oh dear.
Yep. And this should be. I imagine this will be pretty close in all honesty.
Last week at the LAN, I had the pleasure of watching Nog versus Ducks, and
that's not okay.
No, actually, Nog had the lead both games, but Ducks is a very, very good player.
I know. I've watched back when Komoda was in Michigan. I watched him basically Kirby combo waddle to 80%. So that's like a very good Kirby versus a very good Fox.
Certainly.
I would guess that Vice is probably the second best Kirby in the state right now, just behind GOS.
Sure.
GOS, I think he just took he did well at Westland Warzone. I believe he took a game off Fatality.
Wow.
Showdown 2. You know, that's Kirby
Falcon.
Nuts. So that's like the reason why.